Welcome to Freeze-Drying Alberta. Today we are going to be taste testing one of my favorite foods on our home freeze dryer, and that is cheesecake. Let's get to it. I'm a little bit skeptical of this one just because I love cheesecake so much, and so much of it is the creaminess.
You're a huge fan of cheesecake.
So freeze-dried cheesecake just doesn't really seem like it would even hold a candle towards real stuff, but I'm curious. I am curious. So it broke off in a crunch so far.
And it looks pretty close to what it originally looked like. This one you can see the strata better, right? But it you know, there's definitely a little bit of shrinkage in the individual parts.
You can definitely taste the cheesecake. This is a crunchy cheesecake instead of a creamy cheesecake.
It's quite different than ice cream.
It kind of reminds me a little crackery. Like it still kind of melts in your mouth, and I'm okay with the texture that it melts in your mouth.
This is actually probably one of the most unique textures I've tasted. Like it's a pretty good texture. It's it's kind of like a cracker cake. Like
cracker cake. That's a good way to describe it.
Like texture-wise, I like that texture.
I don't mind, like you can get the flavor through it, and the texture's okay cracker-wise. I mean, still, if you have to compare creamy cheesecake to cracker cheesecake, creamy wins. But
yeah, it's not creamy, but it's
not
actually
bad.
I like that texture a lot.
I
think regular, you know, raw cooked cheesecake would win, but like that's actually really good. That works really well. It's not too thick in your mouth when they're.
Yeah, the texture works fine. Like the applesauce.
It doesn't dry you out.
The applesauce and yogurt, I was like, but this.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not foamy. A lot of freeze-dried things can end up a little bit foamy. This is not foamy.
If you're somebody who likes eating chips a lot, you would like freeze-dried food because it definitely crunches up all your food. I feel like this would be a really easy way to eat way more calories, though. Like, you just have a bag of dried cheesecake beside you, and it could be a really high-calorie snack. Really quick spot.
Now, the crust is a little bit hard. I think if you were to do this, you'd do it without the
crust.
Without the crust.
Yeah. Mostly just like, I really like the flavor, so once I start eating this, I could just keep sitting there. I could see myself, like if I had a plate of this, I was doing something, I could see myself just downing
What do you
a lot
think?
of cheesecake.
Trevlin? You like it?
Okay, don't be silly. You
And
haven't even tried it yet.
And I would put it into a bunch of smaller pieces.
Yeah, actually that's true too, is if you just had them in like bite-sized pieces.
Like little tiny, once again, like this would be really fun as a gift.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas gift or a birthday gift with something novel, or maybe at like a fancy appetizer type thing. It could work really well.
I could see people enjoying trying this. Like, what does it, yeah, they would enjoy the experience. Like, applesauce and yogurt is a little bit like, maybe don't bring it to a party.
I like the applesauce.
But these I could see people enjoying more.
Freeze-dried applesauce. This video right here.